Ugh, how can you work in this? Ugh.
That's a cool shot. Haven't you seen all the Facebook memes that say very clearly that if your desk is messy, that means you're brilliant? Clear causation. It's time to go to Maps. We've had some interesting developments over the last month. There's been a lot of transformation happening. So obviously in the business, I've been producing this video blog, which has been supporting and challenging. Some interesting observations so far. To go to this level where I actually have this thing, recording my behavior and then seeing my behavior in post-production, it's like real meta. It's like, you know, getting comfortable to the idea that I'm talking to myself. Like, I'm looking in this thing here, and there's nothing here. Like, I'm talking to an abstract concept. I can look at the screen, I'm not talking to the lens, I can look at the lens, who's behind there? It's like this weird shit. And then I know I'm gonna be watching myself, you know? And so there's times where I'm cognizant, I know I'm gonna be watching myself and others are gonna be watching me, and then there's times I'm not cognizant that I'm gonna be watching myself, and I get to learn about myself in both of those situations. It's also really interesting to observe my own emotions and my own like response to how other people feel depending on the environment. So like walking into Earl's with the camera is totally different than walking into Phil's with the camera. Walking into Subway with the camera while people are there are totally different than me walking through Sobeys, right? Placing the camera on the conveyor belt and having it approach the cashier is like this nerve-wracking fucking experience for me. Like, but it's like, oh, is she gonna get mad that I'm filming? Like, I have all these emotions around, like, you know, part of me is like, fuck you, I'm filming. Like, this is 2016, right? And the other part of me is like, oh, is it okay if I film you? I don't know. In answering the question, like, why am I doing this video? And it's like, there's a part of me that has been interested in film and cinema like my whole life. There's something about video that is a part of my purpose that I've not found a way to honor properly. And this is the beginning, I think, of that for me, is there's a part of me that loves to tell stories, and there's a part of me that loves to entertain. I did like Kadai vocal training when I was young. I've done grade 8 organ. I've learned to play drums. I am a public speaker. I consider myself a teacher. I have taken on the challenge of running a business, and I'm an individual that actually holds the values to run and build businesses, which is fairly rare. If I put all that together, like just objectively, it would lead me to believe that maybe one of my purposes or one of my missions is to make sure that people see the reality of what building a business can look like and do it in a compelling and an entertaining way. You know, I've gone as far as practiced, in part of practicing and learning how to do movies, I went and was an extra, like literally for no reason than to see how they do lighting and to see how they handle sound and to see how they set up shots, how many takes they do, and that kind of stuff. Like, for whatever reason, I've done that homework, and so I'm starting to have an appreciation that I've been preparing for this for a long time, and I'm not quite sure what it's going to evolve into, but I know it's going to evolve into something different than what I'm doing. I just don't know what that's going to be yet. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, maybe I never get a YouTube audience, maybe we never achieve like the Casey Neistat style of fame. That's not what I'm doing it for. I wanted to title one of my video blogs like, this video blog isn't for you. You know, it's not. The audience is necessary in order to enjoy the product, and I guess the audience is part of the incentive to produce the product, but in producing the product, I'm becoming more of myself, and therefore I don't need the audience. I don't need the audience. I don't need other people to watch it. It's fun and it's cool that other people do watch it, and I love getting feedback, and I love hearing people say shit like you said this morning, like, hey, that was blah, blah, blah about this movie. It's like, okay, cool. So people can find a way to get value from this. So. Maps team meeting. Get a lot of good work done in the mornings here at Maps every Thursday at 6:10. If you're a man engaged in a profit-centered business, we'd love to have you at our mastermind. Get to spend 3 hours with other men checking in on and solving problems related to the challenges that we face as business owners every day. So come check it out. Okay, time to get busy. The microphone has a red light on the battery. Cool. Back to green. I know it feels weird to say this, but it's good to be back to real food. A lot of activity going on over here.
Yeah, we downstairs.
Yeah. Bye, Raymond.
Talk to you later.
Okay, so today's workout is the challenge. It's a push-pull routine. Basically, push-up, pull-up, push-up, pull-up, break. 4 sets, 4 different combinations.